Boom shakalaka, what is going on everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's episode, I want to take a look at why this chart from December 19th of 2014 is extremely bullish for Bitcoin price. And why this chart, when we look at it, also confirms what I was talking about the other day, $100,000 Bitcoin around 2021. But we're going to take a look at that chart and then also take a look at some other Bitcoin price predictions to actually see where Bitcoin is headed based on what was predicted back in 2014. This chart is still perfect. So if you like all of that stuff, you might want to watch this episode. All right, now this chart was published on Twitter December 19th, 2014 by Tuur Demeester. And if we take a look at the chart, he was looking at a logarithmic nonlinear regression, r squared equal to 0.9886. And if we take a look at that, it makes this red line here. Now at the time, 2014, when he published this, Bitcoin price had done that. It matched up really good with the price. And so he decided to figure out certain dates when things would happen, like a $1,000 Bitcoin in 2015 or a $10,000 Bitcoin November 22nd of 2017. And if we take a look at November 22nd of 2017, right here at this arrow, $10,000. Okay, we had a $10,000 Bitcoin right there. He called it absolutely perfectly. Okay, now at that time, this is actually more recent. This is July 11th of 2019. Someone's updated his chart to add even more. This is charts, I think charts Bitcoin at charts BTC. They updated it, and taking a look, boom, it hit on 2017, November 22nd, 2017, and again continuing to follow. Now, what do we have to look out? Well, according to his chart, Bitcoin is going to 10x in 1,332 days, or 3 years, 7 months, and 24 days from that November 2017, which would be on July 16th of 2021. He says $100,000 Bitcoin. Now, a couple days ago, I made this chart, and I was saying how November, December, we have very significant gains in Bitcoin. So November, December coming up, look out for that. Also, the year before to the year after the halving, take a look out for that. And generally when Bitcoin price crosses through at the halving date is about a third of the way through the year before to year after rectangle, which would put the price up about $100,000 by middle of May 2021, which is almost identical to the date that he's talking about, which would be about 2 months later. He says 2 months later. He says July 16th, I say middle of May. But still, 2021, $100,000 Bitcoin. Now that, in and of itself, extremely bullish. I mean, Bitcoin is hard money. There's only 21 million. They're running out. There's only 3.5 million left. And guess what? Institutions and banks are buying them up, and everybody wants to get their one Bitcoin. So holding one Bitcoin, that is your ticket to the moon. Holding more than one, your ticket to, I don't know, some other planets, whatever it may be. Now, some other things that we should mention. This anonymous on 4chan Bitcoin price prediction is coming up this month. Okay, we're in the very middle of October. We have another 15 days for a $16,000 Bitcoin. Now, why would we expect a $16,000 Bitcoin? Because anonymous was correct about the bottom on December 15th, 2018, was correct about $5,300 in April of 2019, was correct about $9,200 in July of 2019. So it was already right 3 times. We're looking for the 4th time. Now, furthermore, there's predictions, and furthermore, he says $29,000 in February 2020, $56,000 in July 2020, $87,000 in November of likely 2020. Now, furthermore, Bitcoin Time Traveler, he was also right 3 times, okay? He said $100 in 2013, because it was published in 2013, $100 in 2013, $1,000 in 2015, $10,000 in 2017, was right about all 3 of those. Now, he says $100,000 in 2019 and $1 million in 2021. So those are a couple prices to look up. By the end of this year, $100,000. And then also the most famous one, John McAfee, 442 days until the dickening. He says Bitcoin will be $1 million by December 31st of 2020, or he promises to eat his own dick on national television. So I took all of those things and I made some Bitcoin price prediction charts. So if we take a look at it, and I put them in sequential order so we know what to have to look up for, and I even color coded it so you can know by year. So this year, 2019, okay, right now the current price is about $8,000. By the end of this month, Anonymous says a $16,000 Bitcoin. By the end of this year, Bitcoin Time Traveler says $100,000. That would be freaking awesome. Holy cow. In like 2 months, could you imagine if Bitcoin more than 10x's, if it like 12x's in 2 months? Holy shnikes. Now, let's look at 2020. So Anonymous says $29,000 in February, $56,000 in July, $87,000 in November, and McAfee says $1 million by December. Ooh, that's a big one. Okay. Then if we go to 2021, things are looking even better. My prediction, even though I don't like price predictions, I'm not guaranteeing this one, but just from those charts, it looks like $100,000 by May of 2021. Demeester, he says $100,000 by July of 2021, and then the Time Traveler says $1 million by December of 2021. So I charted it. Okay, I didn't really do it. Excel charted it, but I just pushed the chart button. And if we take a look at things, look at this, guys. Good news. Extremely bullish. Price going up. Yeah, sure, it has its dips. It has its big gains and dips, but overall, price going up. Now, these are price predictions. Nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody can predict the future. But taking a look at things, I mean, it's just uncanny how this stuff has been correct. I mean, he made this 5 years ago. 5 years ago. You remember when I showed you the altcoins that were around 5 years ago and how they're no longer here? And yet Bitcoin, he made this step 5 years ago, and Bitcoin still on. I mean, 3 years after he made it, he was spot on for the price. Now we're looking for the next thing in 2021. So that's absolutely crazy. And that's why it's freaking awesome. I'm excited, super bullish. Bitcoin price predictions. I'm hodling my Bitcoin and also MACD trading it and also dollar cost averaging it, trying to accumulate as much as I can, because guess what? The more you have now, the richer you'll be later. So thanks for watching. Make sure to buy your Bitcoin, obviously not financial advice, and also check out Monarch Wallet and also Monarch Pay, the world's first decentralized recurring crypto payments. Thanks a lot. I'll catch you guys later. Love you. Peace.